Hello everyone, welcome to the 5 Minute Tech channel. Today we'll be talking about getting started with test-driven development. So what is test-driven development? Test-driven development is a software development process which relies on software requirements being converted to test cases before the software is fully. So we do is code-driven testing, wherein we first write the minimal test, and the test would definitely fail because there is no code existing. So we'll write minimal code to pass that test and then check whether the test is passing. Now, how do we start with the test-driven development? There is something called as given, when, then formula, which we can use. Given is like some context, when is like an action done by the user, and then is a particular set of observable consequences that should be obtained. So we'll be walking through a couple of user stories which I will be demoing on how to write the test case for. Consider one story is, as a teller, I want to be able to find clients by last name so that I can find their profile fast. And the one which we'll be demoing right now is the scenario wherein user provides the last name as a given, and when he is on the customer search action, he performs a customer search action like a button click or something, then the list of customer will be returned. So for this purpose, we'll switch on to the Visual Studio. So here we have written a particular class which is using MS test. So it is basically in the three parts: arrange, act, assert. Arrange is user provides the last name as per our user provided the last name. So similarly, user will provide here in the arrange part. The action will be on customer search action, which is a search action like a call to an API or anything like that. And then the list of customers returned, which will be the assert. So for this, the initialization of customers. So this is a customer which is a new and we will be using a list of customer. So we do not have this class right now to support this. So we'll just keep ahead writing this even though it fails. This will be plural. Okay. And then we will have the last name which will be provided by the user. So for demonstration purpose, I'll keep it as string.empty. And then we can use a mock interface wherein we can mock a particular class or interface and get the result. So what we will do is basically we'll keep that mocking part separate. So you can do a mocking here, and then what we will do is a search action. So consider we are calling an API. So we will be calling a customer list, and which will be a call to a controller. Now this controller will be an API controller, and we will have a get customer call, right? Which will take the last name and give us the result. And the last part which will be asserting will be our assert.true. Right? So we will have to write a class called customer. We will have to have a controller, and we will have to have a method in the controller called get customer. So this is what our final implementation will be, wherein we create a list of customer, we have a last name being passed as the user input, and we do a mocking using MOQ for the customer service, and we call the customer's call of the service, and we call the controller which internally has the injectable customer service inside it. So this is the final arrange we will be doing, and then we will calling the customer of the controller, that is the API, which will be called, and that will return us the result, and that will be we'll be doing the assert on that. Similarly, we have another scenario wherein another user story is there as a system. Same way, the scenario which we'll be demonstrating is given user fills the details and clicks on the save that calls the API, then the user detail gets saved. So coming back to our initial class which we have. So this will be the basic implementation for our add user, wherein we will provide the user details, we will do a save action, and we're checking the user is saved. So this will be a shellcode. On that basis, we'll create a model of user, and we'll create a controller for the user, and we'll create a method called add for passing that particular user and saving it. So all these so this is our final implementation where we provide the user details, we do a mocking of the user service, which is present in the user controller which we created, which takes the service instance and has a method to add. And what we do is we mock the result and pass the value, and then we call the controller method of add. So if you see here, these test cases are passing, and that's how we have developed the whole functionality of having a user controller, customer controller, and their model and their services in place. So this is how we will accomplish TDD. If you like the video, please press subscribe, provide your comments and feedbacks. Thanks for watching, and you have a fantastic day. Thanks a lot.